actually still at 3 minutes at their time. Seng Raw. But anyway, thank you very much for your talk and quite enlightening presentation about the situation in Burma today. If you've been reading the papers and keeping abreast of the news, you will see that there's been generally positive reactions to the reforms that have been instituted by the erstwhile military government, now supposedly a civilian government in place in Burma. And perhaps, given the revelations shared with us by Seng Raw, it appears that such congratulatory attitudes on the part of the global community regarding the reforms in Myanmar, Burma, might be a bit premature. Because as Seng Raw pointed out, there have been reversals that have taken place on the aspect of human rights, on the treatment and recognition of the rights of ethnic minorities. But perhaps you can get a more incisive critique of what's going on in Burma today and probably relating it to the Philippine situation when our Reactor gives her comments. She actually needs no introduction. She has been in the news lately, not only in the news but in the front pages. Not only in the front pages but in banner headlines in major papers. Prior to being installed as the government's chair of the Peace Panel with the Moro Islamic Liberation Front, Professor Miriam Coronel-Ferrer has been a senior panel member of that initiative since the talks with the Moro Islamic Liberation Front restarted under the present administration as of July 2010. She's a political science professor of UP Diliman, of course, and her work has centered on peace studies. So it's just quite appropriate that she was named by then panel chair Ramon Magsaysay to the panel, and eventually succeeded as the chair of that panel. Her expertise revolves around conflict resolution and transitional justice. Before she joined the panel, the Peace Panel that is, she served as a leading convener of Sulong Karil, a network of organizations promoting the observance of the Comprehensive Agreement on Respect for Human Rights and International Humanitarian Law, which was an agreement entered into between the Philippine government and the Communist National Democratic Front in 1998. She was also involved in the international campaign to ban landmines, and the organization that led the campaign eventually won the Nobel Peace Prize last year. She also co-founded the Philippine campaign in 1995. And she joined a number of international fact-finding missions investigating violence in Cambodia and human rights violations in East Timor or Timor-Leste and Nepal. In UP, she served as the director of the Program on Peace, Democratization and Human Rights of this is the UP Center for Integrated Development Studies, or CIDS. She then became deputy director and afterwards director of the UP Third World Studies Center. As an active member of the academy, she has published books and journal articles about the peace process, civil society, and regional autonomy, and has been involved in various national and global peace campaigns, and has served as a visiting professor in a number of Asian universities. She was among the 27 Filipino women included in the global initiative to nominate 1,000 women for the Nobel Peace Prize in 2005. Although the Peace Prize Committee, of course, had other ideas to name someone else to the Peace Prize. Her rich academic background boasts of, she graduated cum laude in UP Diliman with a degree in AD Philosophy and then took an MA in Southeast Asian Studies at the University of Kent in Canterbury, United Kingdom. She's presently pursuing a PhD degree in the University of Helsinki in political science, while shuffling her roles as wife, mother, professor, negotiator, women activist, and peace advocate.